Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hello. I am Raina McKenzie, and this is the Shadow Alchemist Tarot. I am just cleansing the energy right now. Getting prepared for the day. I did just release a morning message this morning, and something that's been really loud coming through is that Saturn is making his rounds. I also noticed too when I was rewatching the reading this morning, and something that I really feel resonating really deeply within myself right now. And it's probably because Mercury is going into retrograde on August 4th, which is just in 11 days. But Mercury enters into his storm phase on Friday the 26th. So this Friday, Mercury enters in his storm. So we're going to start, like if Mercury's in a strong aspect in your chart, you're going to start feeling this retrograde a little bit more strongly this go around than you typically would. Also on the 26th, we have Chiron, our wounded healer, going into retrograde as well. Maybe why I'm feeling this energy so much is that my moon, which your moon rules your emotions, it rules that heart chakra center within your heart wisdom is like coming online, at least for me right now it is. My moon is at the very first few degrees of Virgo. And I believe, let me see here. We do have, tomorrow we have Mercury entering into Virgo. So this Mercury retrograde is happening in conjunction with my natal moon. Mercury also rules the sign of Gemini and the sign of Virgo. Chiron, me personally, again, is sitting in my zodiac sign Gemini. So this like Chiron going retrograde, this inner wounding healer is being activated. My Mercury, the planet of communication, is being activated for me right now. So see where Mercury falls in your chart. So if it's happening in Virgo, then Pisces, you're going to feel it really, really strongly. Gemini, Scorpio. So those are like squaring aspects with Virgo. So if you have anything in the signs of Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, and Scorpio, Taurus to late degrees of Taurus, heads up, because this Mercury retrograde is going to be really, really loudly. Something that keeps coming up too is being revisited, right? A lot of times when Mercury goes retrograde, we hear about like all of a sudden somebody coming back from the past, like you're revisited, by somebody that maybe you don't want to be revisited by, but we have Saturn in retrograde, we have Neptune in retrograde, Chiron will be in retrograde, Mercury's going in retrograde. It's retrograde season. Like, that's what's going on. And anytime, like, a planet goes retrograde, that energy of the planet goes inward. You start feeling it coming in towards you. And then when it goes direct, that energy goes outward. So we have all this energy coming in, right? We have Neptune dissolving, wounding. We have Saturn bringing in karmic rewards, karmic lessons. We have inner wounds being healed. So I just like got a little bit of a chill there. So, all right. This is just like a morning message. This will actually, I'm recording this on Wednesday. This will air on Thursday morning. Yeah, Thursday the 25th, this will come out. We are sitting in an opportunity time right now. That's activated at 4:30 p.m. today. And it goes until 10 o'clock a.m. No, 6:15 p.m. Eastern, East Coast time on Friday. So it's a long opportunity period. What does this mean? Well, first of all, this is the first portion of this opportunity period is good for honing your intuition, right? Getting in tune with that emotional feel, that heart center. And then the second portion of that is really about like reaping the success of the seeds that you planted 6 months ago, 7 months ago. So look back, see what you were doing 6, 7 months ago, see what you wanted to start, like right around that new year, like Capricorn new moon, Aquarius new moon, like what seeds were you planting? And ask yourself, have you like planted the seeds properly? Have you taken the steps to get to the manifestation that you want to grow, that you want to bring life into, to breathe fire and air into? Because that's what Mercury is doing. Mercury's going to go retrograde in Virgo, but it's going to toggle back into Leo. That's air and fire. So, exciting times. We have Neptune, Saturn, Sun, and Pisces, which is water. So, death, right? Yeah, this is a death to rebirth time. Rebirthing authenticity, like stepping into power, like all of that good stuff is like coming online for us. So let's see here. All right, Spirit, you invite in my angels, my guides, my advisors, my counsel to guide me on this message to the collective. And I ask you to let me know, what does the collective need more of right now? How can the collective take advantage of this opportunity period? And what do we need more of to get the most benefit of this opportunity period before these retrogrades really kick in? Right, let's see where we're going today. What does the collective need more of, Spirit? The Sage. When I see the Sage card, when I hear the Sage, I kind of associate that with like the crone, like Mother Maiden crone, the sage. It's like sage wisdom, right? Ancient wisdom. What kind of wisdom do we hold deep within ourselves right now? We have the Advocate. Okay. So how can we use the wisdom that we've gained over the past 6 months? How do we use the wisdom that Saturn has brought us? How do we use the wisdom over the lessons that we've learned, right? To be advocates of ourselves, of our heart, of our lives, and the giver. So how can we advocate for ourselves while also giving wisdom, giving advice. We have the giver, the advocate, and the sage. So we need to be giving wisdom. We need to be offering up knowledge to advocate and to alchemize. So how can we use this wisdom to give to ourselves advocacy and use that to alchemize our resources that we have in front of us, to alchemize like our power, to alchemize our authenticity into reality? So the sage, the advocate, the giver, and the alchemist. All right, let's see where Tara wants to take us with this. I'm seeing General Washington Rose. It's like George Washington, President. Okay. I'm seeing a dollar bill. Okay. Five of Pentacles wanted to come out. The Five of Pentacles is connected to money and resources. It's connected to our safety, security. So how can we be more giving of safety and security to not only ourselves, but to others? Do we have to give up? What do we have to give up in order to receive? How can we be more giving without losing ourselves? How can we be more giving without losing ourselves? Five of Pentacles is also connected to walking away from materialistic stuff, right? It's about realizing like what's really important. I mean, being an alchemist is about using the resources that we have. How can you alchemize and be an advocate and give when you have nothing but advice? Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords, you have these crystals, the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, here's the Alchemist, Seven of Cups, Tower, and then I have the King and Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, okay. Okay. I'm done taking bottom cards. Okay, so we have, wow. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Magician, Seven of Cups, Tower. We have the King and Queen of Cups here. We have the Four of Wands, which is a harmonized union. This is the marriage card. We have the Ace of Cups. This is a new relationship. Page of Swords is about having like your head up in the clouds, right? But the Knight of Swords is about taking swift action, and being very like cunning and swift in our communication styles, maybe. The Nine of Swords, this is about fear, illusion, what's keeping you up at night. The Seven of Swords is confusion here. Could be dealing with a Gemini, a Sagittarius, a water sign. Air and water. Yeah, air and water. The Tower. This is Uranian energy. It's Aquarian energy. This is like sudden clarity. And when we have the Eight of Swords, this is like we're not seeing things clearly. This is like we're keeping a wall of swords around us to keep us from seeing clearly. And I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Magician, by alchemizing our wisdom and surrendering to our fear, it's allowing us to take action and to breathe new life into our lives. The Wheel of Fortune here, that's abundance. It's Jupiter energy. It's also karmic. So, alchemizing fear of loss, surrendering to fear, this is Gemini energy. You see the twins here. Breathing air into love. Gemini also is the lover's card in the tarot is Gemini. Mercury rules Gemini. So during this Mercury retrograde, there's going to be like new life, I feel like. It's putting an end to confusion. With the Alchemist and the Magician here, we're alchemizing a new reality in our relationships with our emotions. Like the King and Queen of Cups, that's like emotional vulnerability. So I feel like what's on offer right now with Chiron going in retrograde, right? The wheel is turning retro. The wheel is turning inward. We have an opportunity here to coming up to really heal and put an end to the fear of emotional intimacy and using our emotional vulnerability in union with another to create a new way of doing relationships. Let's look at what the current energy, what this energy is about. The under part of the deck is kind of like what we don't see coming. It's kind of like what is going on in like the higher realms. What's coming in. Tower and the Wheel. That's like, this could be like a sudden enlightenment, sudden abundance. But we have to release that fear and we have to step out from the wall of swords, like the wall of logic. It's like we have to remove logic here and go into heart. Like get out of head and into heart center. All right, I have the Sun. It's happening Leo, right? Sun, yes, good things. The Page of Cups. And this card, in Greek mythology, this is This is the archetype of Narcissus. You can see how he's looking at his own reflection here. And when you think of a narcissist, they're very like, into themselves. But this is, I feel like, the Three of Wands. This is about seeing yourself in a new light. Seeing yourself in a new light. The Page of Cups, too. The Page of Cups is also like inner child energy. And to the Three of Wands, something else that's been really loud is like the masculine is surrendering to the feminine. And if you see the Three of Wands here, you can see how the masculine entity is like bowed down, making an offer to the feminine with the crown. Like, you hold the crown, jewels, feminine. Feminine, you are shining a light on this for the masculine. It's like you've healed some feminine wounding in the heart, but there's still some masculine wound or some kind of masculine the sun is shining a light on masculine wounding, and it's related to money, the Five of Cups. It's related to how we use money and resources to keep ourselves closed off. All right, so what do we not see coming here? Page of Wands. This is like action, right? Taking new action. Three of Wands to the Page of Wands. It's about like, okay, so sudden clarity is forcing us to make a change, to do something differently. To the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a resistance. It's kind of like keeping our head down, doing things that we've done the same way. It's kind of resisting the action. The Hermit. The Hermit's here to shine a light on what we've been resisting. And what we don't see coming is that we are going to be using our wisdom and taking a different direction. Using our inner wisdom, being the alchemist of our life, being the advocate for self, is allowing us to course correct, to take action in a new way. What is the challenge here? King of Wands to the Hierophant. This is Aries, Taurus energy. Again, Mars. Okay, so we just had this Tower card. We just had Mars and Uranus on July 15th conjunct in the sign of Taurus. And we just had Mars, which rules Aries, King of Wands, move into Gemini, the Alchemist. So this is taking action. The Hierophant is spiritual lessons in this deck. The Hierophant is Chiron. This is masculine wounding. So the challenge is to take action and do something differently. Okay, so how we do this, what is the opportunity here? Six of Swords, yeah. Okay. And what is Spirit's advice? Six of Pentacles, the Empress, Queen of Swords, Five of Cups, Ten of Swords. Okay. So the challenge here is to do something differently. And in relation to the Six of Pentacles, how we give, how are we showing gratitude? You see him bow down giving to the Emperor, right? How can we be more giving to our heart? How can we be more giving to the Empress? How can we be more giving to the feminine within ourselves, the Queen of Swords? This is clarity. And this is stone cold truth. How can we be giving ourselves more wisdom and more truth so that we can walk away from, and put an end to the masculine wound? The Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. Five of Cups is, being kind of focused on the cups that have already spilled over in our lives. But when you actually turn around and you do something differently and you start to shift your perspective on the Two of Cups that's still left standing, King and Queen of Cups here, that's when we see real change happen. You can see in this card how she's following her guidance. She's following her inner guidance, her inner compass, her inner wisdom, her inner hermit. She's allowing her intuition to guide her to step into fear, to surrender to fear. This is look, the Queen of Swords is here too. No more fear. No more fear. We're pushing fear away. We're not listening to our heads. We're not listening to the snakes in our head anymore. We're not listening to the fear of our conscious minds. But we are following our inner light. And by doing so, we are giving to the feminine within. And by doing that, we're doing something differently. And we're healing the masculine wound. Because when we do something differently and we step out of our comfort zone and we lean into that uncomfortability, that's when we heal. That's when we find healing. You find pain. Okay, you find purpose in your pain. Use your pain as a resource to alchemize change in your life. With the opportunity being the Six of Swords here, we're moving from emotional turmoil, emotional injustice, emotional hell, emotional fear into calmer waters. So this is by giving to the feminine, by giving to the heart, by listening to the heart, we are allowing ourselves to move into healing the masculine wound. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to get some clarifiers real quick. Okay, so first of all, I want to clarify this Three of Wands. We are seeing things in a new perspective. How are we seeing things in a new perspective, Spirit? Strength. Strength. Page of Wands. There it is. New life, new ideas, new creative energy coming online. Finding strength in the fire within us. Three of Cups. Six of Cups. The Moon. This is ending, this is dissolving. This is having the strength to dissolve third-party energy around a past life relationship, King and Queen of Cups. So having the strength to honor your boundaries, having the strength to honor your creative passions, your life force, is allowing us to see and to dissolve what isn't working for us in relationship, dissolving energy tied to third party, and stepping into the Nine of Cups. 3 and 6, that's 9. Nine of Cups is the wishes granted, right? So by ending third party energy, we are allowing ourselves to step into manifestation, which will happen in the Leo new moon on August 4th, right before Lionsgate. We have the Sun and the Strength. That's Leo time. 3 weeks between the 3rd and 6th of August. 3, 6, 8. 3, 6, 8 of August. Yeah. 3, 6, 8. Okay, so, and what we don't see coming, this Four of Pentacles here, resisting. What are we resisting? What are we not wanting to see? Five of Pentacles again. Definitely not wanting to acknowledge what we have to lose. This is going head to head. Head to head with someone else, going head to head with ourselves about what we have to give up. The giver, we have to give up something. 8 of Cups, we have to give something so that we can walk away. Knight of Pentacles, walking away from the way that we've always done it and stepping into consistency. Chariot, yes. We are moving into a more consistent, a more grounded way of taking action. So Spirit is asking us, instead of resisting consistency with this Mercury and Virgo, Virgo is all about consistency. So Spirit's really asking us to be consistent in our actions right now. Yes, be consistent in our actions. Develop consistent routines. King of Wands to the Hierophant and our challenge. Spirit, clarify, please. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. There it is. Yes. So, the Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. By developing healthy routines, by developing, this is like a shock. It's going to feel like a shock to the system. Because when you go from being inconsistent and you go from kind of like living in the spur of the moment, not being disciplined, not being methodical, not being, routined in the way we are doing things every day, and we're stepping into that new structure. It's creating a solid foundation. Hierophant, that's Taurus energy. Taurus is the foundation that we build on. So we're building a new foundation to alchemize and create our own realities here. That's what's on offer. And once we do that, the Hanged Man, we have been stagnant. We've been like knowing that we need to do this, but we haven't been doing it. So, we know logically this is truth. The truth of the matter is we know that we need more consistency and more routine, and we need to move into being more conscious about where we're giving money, where we're giving energy, where we're giving away parts of ourselves, being more giving to ourselves by giving up. We have to give up the party. We have to give up the celebration for a while. And we really have to focus in on our true desires, because what's on offer right now is our true desires. The Hanged Man. With the Tower and the Wheel, this is sudden enlightenment. Sudden spiritual enlightenment around a spiritual relationship. And our opportunity, Six of Swords, please. The Sun, yes, justice, karmic scales of justice. This is law and order. This is putting yes to law and order, yes to routine, yes to consistency, yes to consistency within relationship. In relationship with ourselves, in relationship with other people, in our relationship with money, in our relationship with the way we move and communicate in our life. Brings in the 10 of Pentacles, abundance, Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. Good things coming in by developing this routine that we really don't want to do, but we kind of have to do it. Six of Pentacles to the Empress, please. Knight of Wands. Action. Yes, we have to take action on this. Like now. Taking action during this taking action on this, like getting a routine in place before Mercury goes retrograde. When Mercury goes retrograde, it's really a chance for us to take internal stock. It's really a time to ask ourselves how we have not taken action for ourselves to better our own lives, to be the alchemist of our own lives. So if we can put this into place before Mercury goes retrograde, it's giving us a leg up. So that way when Mercury goes retro, and we have Saturn in retrograde and Chiron in retro, if we can put this consistent routine and disciplined routine in place right now, then that wheel of justice, this karmic justice, is going to create so much abundance of luck in our life. Six of Pentacles to the Empress, please. Five of Swords. Yeah, we are like at conflict with this because Page of Cups. Yeah. We're being a little bit narcissistic with ourselves right now. A little bit selfish. Two of Wands. Yeah, we have to make a decision to do something different. Yep. Balance. We have to make a decision to lean into balance, to make the different choice, to take the different action. Five of Wands. Okay, the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. Conflict, competition. We've had 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. We've practiced routine, we've tried to be consistent, but we have not been successful. And that's created a lot of conflict and competition in our lives. And we really need to put an end to that. King of Swords. Yep. Putting an end to conflict and confusion and competition with ourselves. To stop avoiding the changes that we have to make. To get the things that we want in our life. The Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups. We have the King and Queen of Swords. King and Queen of Cups. That's balance between heart and head. Conscious and heart balance brings in abundance. Ten of Swords to the Five of Cups. What are we ending and walking away from, stepping into? Seven of Wands, okay. We are putting up healthy boundaries. King of Wands. Putting up healthy boundaries to take action. Page of Swords. The World. Empress. Four of Cups. King of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Okay. So this... oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm taking these cards. These stuck out to me. I have the King of Cups here twice. Queen of Cups here twice. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is without the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is on the bottom of this deck. We have the King of Wands, which is like the Emperor here. We have him twice. But this is, look, this is like new passionate beginnings, new passionate relationship. If we want abundance, we want healthy relationships, we want, celebratory relationships, we want the good life, we have to accept that we have been selfish to ourselves. We have to accept the fact that we've been selfish to other people and be acknowledging and accepting of how we've made mistakes in our lives. By acknowledging how we make mistakes is becoming aware of where we need to make a change. When we become aware of where we have to make a change, we allow ourselves to put those healthy boundaries into place, to see things from a new light, and to put an end to what's not working, so that the universe can bring in the new way of action, the new masculine, the foundation, right? The King of Pentacles is Taurus energy again. So what is coming in is a foundation, a strong foundation to build and alchemize a future here. A future filled with abundance and manifestation, like instant manifestation, instant abundance, results, creative passion, life force, like heart aligned happiness and healing. That's what's coming in. So, let's see what spirit advice is for this reading. We really have to stop going to war with ourselves. Spirit says, with the spider spirit, make your dreams real. Know that Spirit has a plan. Spirit has a plan to make your dreams real. Once you take a different action and step into consistency, routine, healthy boundaries, let go of the old ways, say goodbye to old friendship circles that aren't serving you. Get really in tune with your authenticity, with your truth. Yeah, time for a deep dive. This is Mercury retrograde. This is about going inward, taking stock, taking personal inventory. Think on your feet. This is about take a deep dive and listen to your first hint of intuition. The first thing, bam, that comes to mind is the thing that you need to do. Watch and wait. Just watch and wait. The Spirit has a plan. Spirit has a plan to make your dreams real. Take a deep dive. Get online with your intuition. Make a plan. Make a plan. Be disciplined and be consistent in the steps of your plan. And then just sit back and do it. Do the thing. Do the new thing. And watch and wait. Just watch and wait. Yeah, life is a mystery. Embrace the in-between time. Sometimes life stings. Be at home with yourself. Let Spirit be your guide. The miracles are endless. Trust in the unknown. This is going to feel like a sting. Like I said, it's going to feel like a shock to the system for a little while because we're going to have to give up something that we're used to, right? With that Five of Pentacles, we have to lose something to gain something here. Six of Pentacles, gratitude. Maybe developing a routine around showing gratitude. Get a gratitude journal. Take 5 to 10 minutes every morning and show gratitude for anything. Show gratitude for the fact that you woke up. Show gratitude for the fact that you have food in your refrigerator. Show gratitude for the opportunity to live and to be free. Just know that Spirit has a plan. Let Spirit be your guide. Trust in the unknown. Sit back, watch and wait. And when you do that, miracles are endless. Miracles are endless. I hope that you resonated with this. I hope that you got an awesome message. I know I did. I hope this gave you some clarity, some insight into how we can take personal steps into our own healing and take charge of our lives. I hope that helped you. I hope that this brought you something. If it did, leave me a comment below. Let me know. I want to hear your story. Smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, go and subscribe to the Shadow Alchemist Tarot here on YouTube and hit the bell icon so that way you're notified every time I drop a new video. And if you found resonance with this video, make sure you check out these other videos too. All right. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.